Okay, we're back. Second batch of tea. I decided to do it all in one day, but I'm going to do 2 separate videos. So in case you don't like these varieties, you can watch the first video. If you don't want to watch the first video, you can watch this video. It doesn't make a difference to me. I just want you to learn how to make your own food, your own medicine, right? So in this bowl, I have 6 tablespoons of lemon balm. So what we're going to make first is a calming variety. And again, it's because I'm trying to use things up that I have a lot of and that I don't want it to go bad, because herbs have a shelf life just like anything else. So we're going to add lemon balm. We're going to add some more catmint. We're going to add tulsi. I've got some, loose tulsi here, which I really like, but I don't use it enough, so I'm going to use that. I've got skullcap, citrus, and I guess that was it. What I was putting in this. Yeah, I guess that's it. The other one we're going to make is an immunity decongest type thing, and that we'll use elderflower, astragalus root, elecampane root, marshmallow, mullein, ginger. I don't think I'm going to use the peppermint. I think I'm going to take that off. And we'll see how that tastes. I'm just writing it down again so we don't remember what we did. Okay, so we've got 6 tablespoons of lemon balm in here. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of citrus. I'm going to eyeball it. Just make sure I have my stuff over here. All right, so we're going to do 2 tablespoons citrus. We're going to do 3 tablespoons of the catmint. Again, I will write in the description what I did, so don't worry about writing it down. And again, if you don't have these, research what you have and see what you can do with it, right? It's all about taking a chance and, trying things out, because what I think is going to taste good, you might not like. So I'm going to pause us again because this is going to be okay. So I added 2 tablespoons of tulsi. This is smelling really nice. I love the way tulsi smells, but also I can smell the orange peel in here, so it smells really good. I'm finding some pieces that are not fully broken up by the coffee grinder. Again, you do the best you can, right? So we're going to add skullcap. Maybe we'll add some elderflower to this too. So some skullcap. I don't know. So I did add 2 tablespoons of tulsi. We did that. Because last year I had a lot of elderflower on my American elderberry. And this is elderflower from the Sambucus nigra, which is the Asian variety. So we're going to add 2 tablespoons of skullcap. And again, sorry for the crinkle noise. We don't know how this is going to taste. We have to try it and see if we like it. It's a little bit more than 2, but give or take. Again, this makes a mess. Let's be mindful of that. And then we're going to add 1, and don't breathe it in, 1 tablespoon of elderflower. I'm going to be mindful of breathing in the dust. It is not good to do that. Sometimes it cannot be avoided. And we'll see how this looks. It's looking pretty good. Give it the smell test. It smells pretty good, which usually means it will taste good. It does have a little bit of the skullcap can give it a little bit of a weird taste, so I'm going to add another tablespoon of elderflower. So if you don't like flour heavy, like I have a lot of lavender. I thought about putting lavender in here, but people don't really like that, so I did not do that. I think I'm going to add another tablespoon of citrus. Just to give it, again, sorry for the crinkle noises. I try to do it fast. I just don't want them to, actually I need that. get stale. So I use the binder clips, and it holds everything together. And the ones that are open, they go in a Tupperware tote, so they are kept fresh. All right, so I'm gonna add, well, that was a little bit more. Looks like 2 tablespoons. So we're gonna make this 4 tablespoons citrus. So again, I'm just playing with you guys. I'm playing with this as I'm on the phone with you. On the video with you. So I like the smell of this a lot better now. So that's what you do, right? Like, you use your senses. Use all of your senses when you work with the plants. You touch it, you smell it, you're going to taste it, you're going to feel what it feels like in your body. Does it feel nourishing? Does it feel good, right? And that's how we figure out, I didn't take a jar out, of if something is good for us. Just hold on, let me jar this up. So this will be, what did I say this was? This is our calming mix. Right? So again, we're in the kitchen. We make one mess. Clean it all up at the end. My husband was home right now and he saw the mess that I was making. He would be freaking out. So this is why I do things when he's not home. Because I don't have to hear about it. All right. So you should have seen when I was taking all of my herbs out yesterday to inventory them. He was freaking out. It's funny because he'll leave his stuff everywhere, but if I leave, you know, my plant products out, it's the end of the world. So, Elecampane root, mountain rose herbs again. I'm going to use a half teaspoon of this. Probably need to put this in the coffee grinder. So I'm going to put everything that needs to be ground into the coffee grinder. So we're going to use, we said half, it was a half a teaspoon. Okay. Astragalus is going to have to go in the coffee grinder. That, I guess I'm going to use a teaspoon of that. And this is an immunity blend. Will also work with, so that, again, you can see like this is little, you see it, root kernel. So it needs to be, I don't like to eat my tea, I like to drink my tea. And even though I'm going to put it in a strainer, I would rather it be ground. Again, personal preference, right? Oh, I could have left the elderflower open. All right, so ginger. I'm going to use up what is in here. This is a bunch. I'm not really sure what is actually left in here, but I want to use this bag up because I don't have room in the mason jar for it. So, it's going to be ginger forward. So we got 1, 2, looks like it will be 4 tablespoons, maybe 4.5 tablespoons. And again, this is a little bit chunkier than I would like, but you know what? I'm kind of like, I'm at that point where it's good enough. It's good enough. All right, we got clove we're gonna add. All right, so let's see. We'll do a half a teaspoon of clove. See how that works out. This one had a Ziploc bag, but a Ziploc broke on it. So rubber banded it is. All right. Let's see what else we have. It has to go into the grinder. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the peppermint in here, although it would help. I'm going to hold off on that. So what did we do? We did a half a teaspoon clove. Let's see, we'll do 2 tablespoons of the elderflower because it's good with fevers. It's also immunity. That's why people make elderberry syrup. Right. So we'll see. Oop, that was a little bit more. Doing very liberal measuring today. Very liberal measuring. So you want to get all of the air out of the bags because air is what makes the herbs get stale. Just like if you leave a chip bag open, right? Chips go stale. So I actually want to be in 3 tablespoons. Mullein, that will have to go into the coffee grinder. Marshmallow will have to go into the coffee grinder. Peppermint, do we do the peppermint? Well, why not? We'll do 1 tablespoon. See how that goes. See what it smells like. Let's see, peppermint, 1 tablespoon. Let's see. I was gonna do licorice in here, licorice root, but it was kind of annoying to put in the coffee grinder, and I should just suck it up and do it, but we'll see. We'll see how it tastes, and if it doesn't taste great, I can always add the licorice root after. Okay, so I'm stirring it up. We have everything in here. I'm gonna add, I guess, a tablespoon of marshmallow to our coffee grinder. Again, this is kind of thick, so we'll kind of want to grind that. Again, personal preference. If you're okay with eating your tea, that's up to you. Pause you guys for a second.